giving them fun. Come on in. It's giving them a better life. I'm giving the dog a better life. Somebody said about the shape of him, and he doesn't look quite good on the hocks on the back. I agree. But you know what I think it is, and I may be wrong? He's not been opening up and running. He's been banged up in a cage too much, and he's been on a long line, so he can't really open up and stretch. And we've got to build that muscle around him. Where you see my dogs, because they come out and run, and we play the tennis game, that will build that up. So it was well spotted by someone in the group. Nothing wrong with the action of the dog, really. It's just that he's not very strong. Look at my puppy compared. Eddie's puppy there, look, little chunky monkey. Because he's not where he needs. I'm putting weight on him. I'm putting weight on him. I'm going to build him up, look, and he'll get stronger. He's like Bambi. He's like Bambi was, all legs. Because he's a youngster, and they because he clears off, they're scared of letting him off the lead. So he's not getting that freedom to run. That's what I'm giving him. I'm giving him that freedom to run. So we go back to the beginning of this video, and we used the correction really quick in the field, didn't we? With the E collar, and yet we've not used the correction for the last 20 minutes. And that's because the dog learnt from that. But it's not just that. It's from the 6-7 times now he's been out with us doing a number of different things. We keep changing it. He can't keep up with it. He can't keep up with what is happening. But what we're not doing, we're not bombarding his mind with so much stuff that it confuses him. He's getting 20 minutes and then back in again. Back in the kennel. This morning, I brought one of Ray's long lines out to put it on the dog. If he says I'm not following and coming back in, because sometimes the confidence comes up. It's like that where I say to you, the first time they go on a shoot, they seem to behave themselves, most dogs, if you put some training into them, because it's like, whoa, what's all this? They're slightly apprehensive. It's that third time. It's that third time on a shoot where they say, oh, I think I know better. So we'll see the nature of the dog by walking back in and see if he follows the pack and follows me. If he does that, it means we're going in the right direction. But if he doesn't do it, it doesn't mean we're going in the wrong direction. It means we've got to be a little bit more consistent with what we're doing day in and day out until he gets the message. The day I decide, right, you're not coming in, I'll teach you a short, sharp lesson, I don't want to go there. But if I have to, I will. But that will be the last resort, not straight away. Too many people are too fast for reaching. Look at him, look. What's he telling me? He's showing me what to do. He's following. He's going down there. That's great, look. He's the first to the gate, look. Because he wants to go back in. See? Isn't it wonderful how dogs tell you what they want to do? Watch. Look, lovely. Oh, there you go, look what happens, look at this, look. Put the E collar on the old Rafty. Get down. No, I'm not going to even put it on tight. I'm just going to put it on him. Good lad. Right, he can't wait for it. Off you go. Now watch. He's got the E collar on him. Does he take in a lot of ground, or does he stay close? I'm not tapping the E collar. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not tapping the E collar, but he knows what the E collar is. So people say, oh, dogs become wise to the E-Collar. They ain't daft. They know what it is. If I put the E-Collar on him, he can still make that decision to go away from me. I don't even need to give him a verbal cue. I can just tap the E-Collar and then he will come to the area I want him. And if you've got a dog that's then you've been trained on the E-Collar, or you've trained the dog what you want it to do, then you overlay it with the E-Collar, like I did with Rav. Do you very often have to put the E-Collar on the dog? No, you don't. But when you do, the dog is a different dog when you put the E-Collar on. So in that situation like that, if I was whistling him or corresponding with him, as in out hunting, my whistle would turn him to say, no, you're going too far, come here, because he's been conditioned on that. And you will see that in the videos. I could put the E-Collar on him and teach him to stay in closer. I'm trying to build confidence on him. He's like that Tin Man in Wizard of Oz. One minute he's full of shit, next minute he hasn't got confidence, he lacks confidence. So he's a little bit silly because he tries to portray he's got confidence when he hasn't. And we get that with people who come training. We get people who've got all the idea in their head how to train a dog, and you can't destroy them completely and go, listen, you haven't got a freaking Scooby-Doo. You're wasting your time, but you have to strip them down and rebuild them because they believe that they're better trainers than they really are. And most of them people blame the dog. They go, my other dog was brilliant, this dog's an idiot. No, it means you haven't read this dog. That's what it means. Chris is being honest. It means you haven't read this dog. What a difference between the old rafter tafter with the collar on and I've not touched it. Because see how the psychology works. It's not that the dog isn't going to do nothing wrong, but the dog knows he's got the collar on, he knows what the collar is, but he wants to have the collar off and enjoy life. But look, what a difference. He's like a pussycat. Now, if you've got a raffer, if you've got the old rafter tafty, and we talk about the scale 1 to 10 and he's up there, and you don't know what you're doing, but you learn, you take time to learn how to use the E-Collar the way we show you, the good trainers show you, who don't not put it up because they feel that they're going to lose customers. They put it up to educate people and help people understand that it's not the evil tool that people are saying it is, if used the way I show you. If you follow that and you've got a dog like Rafa and you haven't got my skill set, you won't know how to get that dog back because you haven't got my skill set. I can do it without the E-Collar, but I'm showing you how we do it with the E-Collar and how brilliant it works. Look at Jack. Does he need the E-Collar? Look at him pushing boundaries, look, going away from me. Jack, get here! But when I tell him, and I tell him with that tone, he listens. Good lad, good lad. You listen, you. Right? Because he's a big softy, really. If I gave him what he had to have, without the E-Collar, he wouldn't want to ever play again or trust me. He shook it off and went, bring it on. That dog wanted to fight me. Me! Rafty Tafty wanted to fight me. Did I back off from Rafty Tafty because he wanted to fight me? No! No, I didn't. I said, if you want to go down that road, you ain't going to like it. So he soon learnt that I can take a ball off you when you're being dominant. I can control you. Now look at him now, look. Now I've told him off. It's like a pussycat, isn't he? It's like a pussycat. This is dog training, everyone. This is dog training, real dog training. This is showing you how different every dog is. I love that crazy little bastard. But if you end up with crazy little bastard, it's temperament like that, or you end up with a dog that's moved from one place to another place because whatever reason, and I don't know the reason, but I can see why this dog's moved from one home to another home. But can I get him right? Yeah. He was just coming to me and jumping up there at that point because I didn't do nothing to him. He's gone back out there. Look at him. He's a little fucker. Good lad. Good lad. Take it off. There you go. If I put that on that dog there and fried him, as someone said the other day, fried him, he would not want to be near me. He wouldn't trust no one. He could become aggressive. He could have so many fucking problems you wouldn't believe it, everyone. This tool in the wrong hands is a fucking nightmare. This is like giving a child of 7 an automatic to drive down the road because he can't wear the fucking gears. He can't work the gears. I'm telling you, if you go out and buy one of these and think you can train your dog without educating yourself, you shouldn't have a dog and you're a fuckwit. Chris Upton says it the way it is. If you think by watching one of my videos with me talking about e-collar training, that dog there, this was an asset for Rafa. It was fantastic. He learned so much. But if I have to train Rafa with an e-collar on all the time, guess what? He's going to jump on that thing. He wants to be up that level to say, come on. When we put that round my neck, we went out and we had fun. And they're going to go, what? We had fun? Yeah, we fucking did. We had fun. But you people are too single-minded that think anything to do with an e-collar is evil. Anybody who trains with an e-collar don't know how to train a dog. Fuck you.